White County Warrior Basketball is on the air. Warrior Basketball is brought to you by Chattahoochee Baptist Church, a great place for your family to worship. Adams Foods IGA, hometown proud of our White County Warriors. Barrett Funeral Home, behind the White County Warriors all the way. By United Community Bank. Play hard, win strong with United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built. Cleveland Family Dental. Your smile is important to us at Cleveland Family Dental. By Jackie Jones Ford, where we make it easy to drive a new Ford vehicle. Hancock Mortgage Partners, helping people make the decision on home financing. And by North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, offering a great selection of tires at discount prices. White County Warrior Basketball, a sports presentation of local news radio. Now, White County Warrior Basketball.
And welcome to the first round of the GHSA State Tournament. Your White County Lady Warriors, the number 2 seed out of Region 7 Quad A, getting set to take on the Central High School Lions out of Carroll County, the number 3 seed out of Region 5 Quad A. And we are delayed a little bit because Central Carroll decided not to leave until roughly 2 or 3 o'clock, which is not smart considering you got to go through Atlanta this on a Friday. So the game's going to be a little bit delayed getting started. They have not arrived here at the gym yet, but they will be given, once they get here, they'll start the 20-minute clock. They'll be given 20 minutes to change and warm up. So we will be a little bit delayed, but this night we've been looking forward to it all year. We've been thinking about, White County staying that number 2 seed right behind Marist in Region 7 Quad A, Garrett. And we've been thinking all year that White County is going to have an opportunity to host a first-round playoff game. And the night's here. White County finished second after losing to Marist on Monday in the region title game. They get a tough matchup tonight with Central Carroll. Comes in. They've won 21 ball games. They finished third in their region tournament there. But this is a game White County girls, the seniors on this squad, this is the 3rd straight playoff appearance. They have a look in their eyes of they want to take this farther than they've gone the last 2 years. They've had some tough matchups in the first round. And hopefully tonight, though, they can get over that hump that they just fell short the last few years and get that elusive first-round state playoff win.
I think that they've got a pretty good shot tonight. The last few years, and, they've had some pretty tough opponents tonight. It doesn't really get any easier playing a 21-win team. But you mentioned White County hosting a playoff game tonight. You would hate for White County to have a 20-win season and not get to play the first round at home. But
right.
Then again, on the other side of the coin, that's exactly what Central Carroll is having to do coming here. But White County's got a huge advantage right now. Central Carroll's going to, not have very much time to get off the bus. The Lady Warriors have been shooting now for quite some time, and they have been making just about everything they're looking at. I saw them when they first stepped onto the floor. They've got a confidence about them. But the other team is nowhere in sight right now.
Well, they've got several parents and fans that have made it here. The cheerleaders are here, and I don't know if the team, if they came in the back way, they may be down in the locker room now. But they've not. We've not seen one sign of the team, which is so hard to believe. But anyway, we'll have first round action for you here coming up in 20-plus minutes or so as White County gets set to take on the Central Carroll Lions. Central Carroll, as we said, finished 3rd in Region 5 Quad A. They lost to Sandy Creek in the region tournament semifinal. Sandy Creek had finished 3rd in the regular season, but upset Central Carroll. They had played some tight games throughout the year, but Sandy Creek was able to pull off the win. Then they turned around and upset Troup County in the region championship game. So Central Carroll defeated Cedartown in the 3rd place game to earn the trip here to White County. Looking at what they've done in the past, they finished 3rd last year in their region. They had to go on the road to St. Pius and lost. And then in 2018, they got to host a first-round game, but they lost to Northwest Whitfield, who we know all about from last year. But this will be the third straight playoff appearance for them as well. So the two teams coming in with 3 straight playoff appearances, and both of the first 2 appearances of both teams have been beaten in the first round. So something you got to give here tonight. Their coach is Josh Smith. He took over and in the 2016-17 season, and they only missed the playoffs his first year, and they've made it, as I said, the last 3 years. That's a little bit of a look there on Central Carroll. We're going to take a timeout, come back. We're going to hear from Coach Davenport of your White County Lady Warriors, talk a little bit about the season, the region tournament, and then the matchup tonight here in the first round of the state tournament. So all that's coming up here on the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show. We want to thank them for sponsoring our pregame show. Save like you've never saved before at Northeast Georgia's choice for pre-owned cars, StonegateAutoSales.com. So back for the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show after this here on WRWH 93.9.
Looking for a clean, high-quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Well, check with Jimmy Sargent at Stonegate Auto Sales Cleveland. He's ready to help you get the vehicle you want. Jimmy is involved and invested in our community, our schools, and churches. Stop by the lot at 6048 Highway 129 South near Whitehall County line, or go online, StonegateAutosales.com. That's StonegateAutosales.com.
Here in Northeast Georgia, Heath Hammond and Cindy Vanderver of Hancock Mortgage help people make the best decision on home finance. They're excited to become a sponsor of the White County Warrior Varsity Basketball Program. With Hancock Mortgage Partners, you can expect to be treated as a valued client. Heath and Cindy strive to handle all of your home finance decisions with the highest levels of integrity and ethics. Hancock Mortgage Partners, 25 Old Blairsville Road, Cleveland, an equal housing lender.
At Jackie Jones Ford, you can trust the service experts to keep your vehicle performing at its very best. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is the place you'll find factory-trained technicians who provide basic maintenance work, including oil and filter change, replacement of wiper blades, belts, and fluids. For major service work, contact Jackie Jones Service Department. Call 706-348-4100 or go online at jackyjones.com. Jackie Jones Ford, Highway 129 South, Cleveland.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church, east of Cleveland, is proud to help sponsor White County Warrior basketball.
This is Chris Anderson, pastor at Chattahoochee Baptist Church. We want to give you a special invitation to attend any of our church services. Sunday, 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m., 2 worship services to choose from. Also Sunday school at 10 a.m. and evening worship at 6 p.m. All of our Wednesday night activities begin at 6:45.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church is located 7905 Duncan Bridge Road, Cleveland.
At Cleveland Family Dental Center, we support the Warriors and cheer them on for a big win. Hi, this is Lori from Cleveland Family Dental Center, reminding you that we want to make your visit to the dentist to be a pleasant experience. Our office provides general dentistry and promotes good oral hygiene while specializing in child care, oral surgery, and the latest in teeth whitening procedures. We are located at 3777 Highway 129 South. Call us at 706-219-0033. We are a proud sponsor of Warrior Sports. Go Warriors!
Is that slick tires on your vehicle? Get to North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center. Let the tire professionals help you get new tires that will provide better traction and safety for you and your family. North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129, south of Cleveland.
You've got the best seat for White County Warrior sports. Here on local news radio 93.9 FM. Go Warriors!
And welcome back to the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show here, getting ready for our first round state tournament game with Central Carroll. We're here with Coach Jarvis Davenport. Coach, first of all, congratulations on getting the second seed, getting a home playoff game. I know that was big for the girls.
It's always nice to play at home. It's always nice to even be a part of the tournament. Only 32 teams left playing right now, and we're one of them.
So going back, taking a look at the region tournament, I know it was a hard-fought battle in the region championship game against Marist. Got close, almost knotted it up, and then they kind of pushed it back to 8 or 9 there at the end. But just talk about overall the performance there in the tournament for the girls.
They fought hard the whole time. Some games we played from a little bit ahead, and like I said, in the Marist game we played from a little bit behind, but they never quit, playing hard and just trying to do things we were asking them to do, and the ball just didn't bounce our way the whole time.
Taking a look at the whole season now as a whole, we won 20 ball games, which is a great mark to hit, obviously. Had a little bit of a slow start and then an absolute torrid start from the end of December through most of January there. Had, I think, an 11-game winning streak. And what was the key to the kind of the swing there around Christmas?
They just started to believe in each other and not pay attention to outside influences. They just depended on each other, leaned on each other, and worked for each other. And after we started doing that, things started falling into place. And it didn't hurt that we made a couple of shots here and there, too.
Got Central Carroll coming in here tonight for the first round game. Always tough to try to, I guess, dissect these teams from different parts of the state, but this is a team, they finished third in that region. What can you see on film? What have you determined as far as what you've seen?
They're a tough team. They are led by a few guards that they have, number 21 and number 3 and number 2. They play together. They play quick. They're big inside. They have 2 or 3 big girls inside that rebound well, and they just look to push the ball and hit open shots like most teams do. Defensively, they try and force you to take quick shots and not let you get inside and get in the paint and finish. So we're going to have to try to make our tempo an issue for them and hit open shots when we have them and create open shots for other people.
What have you seen, this week from the girl in practice, or what have you tried to work on to try to fine tune? Because right now, this part of the year, it's always win or go home.
We've just worked on what we always worked on. We try to make sure we fix things that we don't do well defensively as far as rotations go, and we try to make sure we understand what we're in and what sets we're in and what we're looking for in each set, and just trying to knock in open shots when we get them, because we do a good job getting open shots, but the key is to make them.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you after the game, all right?
All right, thanks.
Thank you. That's Coach Davenport. We'll be back for more right after this here on WRWH 93.9.
Looking for a clean, high-quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Well, check with Jimmy Sargent at Stonegate Auto Sales, Cleveland. He's ready to help you get the vehicle you want. Jimmy is involved and invested in our community, our schools, and churches. Stop by the lot at 6048 Highway 129 South near Whitehall County line, or go online, StonegateAutosales.com. That's StonegateAutosales.com.
It's a warm greeting, an understanding smile, a familiar handshake, a team of experts you know and trust. It's the United Experience, and it can only be found at United Community Bank. From routine transactions to ambitious business ventures, we treat your goals as if they were our own. Stop by United Community Bank today and see why our award-winning customer service is one of the best in the nation. United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Habersham ENC wants to help you save energy and money this winter. Did you know that a few simple and inexpensive changes can really reduce your energy usage? Don't block your HVAC vents with furniture or other items. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees. Caulk or weather strip around doors, windows, and plumbing to reduce drafts. For more energy-saving tips, visit our website, habershamemc.com, or stop by our offices in Clarksville or Cleveland. At North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, they sell all brands of tires, your favorite brand designed to fit your vehicle, and they have them to meet every budget needs. Come by soon for a free tire check at North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129 south of Cleveland.
Barrett Funeral Home is a proud supporter of White County High School basketball. We're White County's only locally owned and operated funeral home. Serving the community since 1976 indicates the commitment our family has made to White County and the families we serve. Please know that you can trust our service in your time of need. Whether you are needing burial or cremation services or want to discuss your future arrangements, please give us a call today, 706-865-3101. Barrett Funeral Home, 118 North Brook Street, Cleveland.
You don't want to miss any of the excitement of today's game, and you don't want to miss the Smokehouse specials this week from Adams Foods IGA. Each week they fire up the smokehouse and cook Boston butts and baby back ribs. They are a great hometown favorite. Call the store to place your order today. The deli has chicken wings and White County's best fried chicken. They also have made-to-order party trays. Before or after the game, Adams Foods IGA is a winner.
Local radio from local broadcasters. Cleveland's hometown station. Now on 93.9 FM and AM 1350 WRWH.
And welcome back to the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show. Just like the Lady Warriors, Stonegate Auto Sales is working hard to be the best. StonegateAutoSales.com. Well, the Lady Lions of Central Carroll have arrived. They've started the clock. We're 13 minutes away from probably the national anthem and starting lineups being announced and all that. Octavius Mulligan's going to do the PA, and I believe he's going to do it continuous throughout the game tonight. So
and a great crowd.
Yeah, awesome crowd. You would think White County would show up well tonight, and they have. It's a home playoff game, and a decent amount from Central Carroll here, but most of the crowd beat the Central Carroll Lady Lions here. So their head coach, Josh Smith, came out a few minutes ago and talked to Jarvis, and now they've appeared out of the corner over here and will run out onto the floor. White County's been warming up for a good 2 hours or so. So hopefully they've got enough juice in the tank here for the Lady Lions. But White County won 20 ball games this year, 20-8. And as we said, finished second in the region. And looking back, Garrett, it was a very slow start for the Lady Warriors. We talked about that with Coach Davenport. They lost 5 of their 8 games that they lost before Christmas. They lost 3 since then, 2 to Marist, 1 to Lumpkin County on just a Saturday when everybody was sick. So that run they started during the Christmas tournament down in Panama City, White County rolled through an 11-game winning streak there before Marist snapped it, then got on another good run. What was going on during that time is what White County needs to find again offensively, I think, because they've somewhat struggled. It's weird to say they've struggled because they play for the region title.
Right.
But offensively, they just have not been as cooking as they were during that streak, and White County desperately needs to find that now because it's win or go home.
It sure is, and the positive thing for the Lady Warriors is they just found different ways to get it done. A lot of their victories have looked different as of late, probably in their last 8 or 9 games. They've all come in different styles, shapes, and everything. And, a lot of teams need to take notes from the Lady Warriors this year. A lot of teams start out, maybe 4-4, 4-6, and depending on your mindset and how you're viewing those first 10 games of the year, you can either just, kind of write it off, or you can figure out and learn a lot in those first couple of games, which is what White County did. They didn't get down on themselves, and ever since then they've only had 3 losses, and all those have been to the same team, excluding that one Lumpkin County game.
Right.
And some people will say catching lightning in a bottle. Others, you just kind of tweak it here and there, and they finally got it going, even on nights when their offense hasn't been clicking very well. But for White County, it's all about the pace of play. When everything speeds up and other teams kind of look a little flustered, that's when White County is thriving. They score very well in transition. They were not able to do so against Flowery Branch. The fouls, it was just a crazy game in that aspect. And the way the game was officiated really slowed the game down, and White County didn't have the ball on their side of the floor a lot. Flowery Branch was shooting a lot of free throws. They weren't able to set up their pressure, and when they were, they scored a lot of points quickly.
Yeah.
Same thing against Marist. The very few times that they were able to hurry the game up, White County would go on runs and come back and narrow the deficit. Will they be able to do that tonight? it depends. I've not been able. I know you've watched more film on Central Carroll than I have, and kind of the pace that they play. But that was the main thing against Marist is they allowed Marist to control the pace of that ball game. If White County's making shots, it's great. But if not, the only way that they really score in bunches and can get up to that 75-point to 80-point threshold where you want to be in the driver's seat of a playoff game, they're going to have to really get up tempo.
Both teams out on the floor warming up. Still, we got about 10-plus minutes on the clock, and good crowd on hand. People late arriving, finding out that the game has been delayed with Central Carroll late arriving here. But watching them on film, it was hard to get a gauge with pace. It was hard to get a gauge of style just with that league they play in 5A. You don't know if the opponents are quality. You don't know if that league is really deep because they did play a lot of close games with teams toward the bottom of that region. So, it's hard to tell, especially in different parts of the state, and you don't hear about these teams throughout the year. You have no idea. I was looking through. Nobody in their region played anybody common opponent-wise.
No crossover.
No crossover anywhere. And so it's hard to get any kind of gauge on that, and then even hard watching film. So we'll see here. The early going will tell. I was paying attention while you were talking a moment ago. I was paying attention through their layup drills there, and they missed 6 in a row. Trying to lay the ball. It looks like maybe they were rushing a little bit, and maybe hopefully that'll go on into the game. But they do have some girls that will play down low that are some mismatch. Rachel Wilson, number 12, looks like she might could be a mismatch issue down low. And then there are 2 guards that you'll have to watch that could really shoot the basketball that I saw on film was number 21, Nia Houston, and number 3, Janae Jackson. And they're trying to get some shots up now as they late arriving and got here very late and having to warm up quickly. But White County did a good, Coach Davenport, Craig Turner, and the officials here agreed to all, give them ample time to get warmed up, even though, it was not great planning on their part for getting here. But it's the first round of the GHSA state playoffs here in Quad A. Taking a quick look here at the Quad A bracket at a Region 7 Quad A. Flowery Branch is the 4th seed. They're on the road tonight, taking on Sandy Creek. And a winnable game for the Lady Falcons if they can get some guard play there to go along with Ashley Locke on the.
That Flowery Branch team ain't going anywhere. They're young, and outside of Ashley Locke, they've got some great guards.
Right. Yeah, they've just had the one senior on their team, and they're still a good ball club for sure. The 3 seed is Chestatee. They're on the road tonight, taking on Troup County. And the number 1 seed, of course, in our region is Marist, and they're playing host to Cedartown tonight. The winner of our game here tonight, White County and Central Carroll, will get the winner of Thompson and Carver Columbus. Carver Columbus is the defending state champions, coming in number 1 in all the Class Quad A polls this week. They defeated America Sumter, who is another top 5 team in their region championship game. Thompson comes into that game playing Central Carroll a whopping 4-21 and got in by virtue of a 5-team region, and they just happened to beat one team who only won 1 game all year in their region. So should be an easy peasy for Carver Columbus, the defending champions, tonight. And so the winner of our game here will more than likely have to travel to Columbus next week. And hopefully that'll be our Lady Warriors. On our quadrant of the bracket, in the top right, you've got Region 4, number 3 team, which is Woodward Academy. They'll be traveling to West Lawrence tonight, who's the Region 2, number 2. And then Lafayette, Region 6, number 4 team, is on the road in Atlanta tonight, taking on Region 8 winner St. Pius. Those are the matchups in our quadrant of the bracket, which is the top right if you're looking at it. But looking here, obviously a tough second-round matchup for the winner of our game tonight. Marist, a possible second-round matchup with America's Sumter, who, again, 2 top 5 teams, Carver Columbus and America's Sumter. It's always fun to look and see first-round games who had to travel the farthest. I saw in the AAA bracket, Hart County had to go to Ringgold tonight, and their boys tomorrow have to go to Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe. So it's basically going from Hartwell almost to Chattanooga.
That's crazy.
It's a long ride. Pickens going to Oconee County. A little bit of a ride here on the girls' side, looking at that. Stevens County's had to go to Gilmer. A little bit of a hike from Toccoa. But Madison County, here might be the winner. As far as the girls go, Madison County to Northwest Whitfield.
Wow.
It's a long ride. But in the AAA side, though, the winner is most definitely Lumpkin County, having to travel to Johnson of Savannah. Now, Lumpkin County girls got in virtue of the at-large bid. They got knocked out in the first round of the region tournament, but AAA last few years has had one team that was an at-large team because there's one region in South Georgia that's only got 4 teams. Therefore, only 3 teams can qualify for the state tournament. So Lumpkin County girls won that at-large bid, and they've got to go down, though, to play the number 1 seed out of Region 1, which is Johnson of Savannah.
Well, you'd rather be having to travel to play than not play at all.
Yeah, that's right. And Lumpkin County girls are dangerous. I mean, that to make that at-large bid seems like it really messes over the number 1 seed who has to play that at-large team, because more than likely you're playing a team that is better than a 4 seed that just got upset and had one bad game in the region tournament. We saw Franklin County boys last year get that at-large bid in the AAA side, made it all the way to the quarterfinals. So, and had to go through a couple of number 1 seeds to do it. But we're winding down here, getting close to tip-off. We'll get this game going eventually. I know the Lady Warriors are ready to get this thing underway here. It's the first round, Region 7 Quad A, number 2, your White County Lady Warriors. Region 5, number 3 seed, Central Carroll Lions. We'll have more as we go along here. It's the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show, the place to buy your next car. Talk with Jimmy Sargent, 6048 Highway 129 south of Cleveland, StonegateAutoSales.com. Back for more after this.
Looking for a clean, high-quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Well, check with Jimmy Sargent at Stonegate Auto Sales Cleveland. He's ready to help you get the vehicle you want. Jimmy is involved and invested in our community, our schools, and churches. Stop by the lot at 6048 Highway 129 South near Whitehall County line, or go online, StonegateAutoSales.com. That's StonegateAutoSales.com.
Barrett Funeral Home is a proud supporter of White County High School basketball. We're White County's only locally owned and operated funeral home. Serving the community since 1976 indicates the commitment our family has made to White County and the families we serve. Please know that you can trust our service in your time of need. Whether you are needing burial or cremation services or want to discuss your future arrangements, please give us a call today, 706-865-3101. Barrett Funeral Home, 118 North Brook Street, Cleveland.
At Cleveland Family Dental Center, we support the Warriors and cheer them on for a big win. Hi, this is Lori from Cleveland Family Dental Center, reminding you that we want to make your visit to the dentist to be a pleasant experience. Our office provides general dentistry and promotes good oral hygiene while specializing in child care, oral surgery, and the latest in teeth whitening procedures. We are located at 3777 Highway 129 South. Call us at 706-219-0033. We are a proud sponsor of Warrior Sports. Go Warriors!
It's a warm greeting, an understanding smile, a familiar handshake, a team of experts you know and trust. It's the United Experience, and it can only be found at United Community Bank. From routine transactions to ambitious business ventures, we treat your goals as if they were our own. Stop by United Community Bank today and see why our award-winning customer service is one of the best in the nation. United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, they sell all brands of tires, your favorite brand designed to fit your vehicle, and they have them to meet every budget needs. Come by soon for a free tire check at North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129 south of Cleveland. For your special Valentine date night, Adams Foods IGA has a dozen roses for just $18.88. Call now and reserve your chocolate-dipped long-stem strawberries. Who doesn't love roses and chocolate-dipped strawberries? This Thursday and all-day Valentine's Day, you can pick up roses and long-stem dipped strawberries at the booth located in the parking lot of the store. Adams Foods IGA, east of the square on Keitel Street, Cleveland.
93.9 FM, 1350 AM, and online at WRWH.com. Your proud home of the White County Warriors, WRWH Cleveland.
And back here at White County High School, great crowd here for the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory, getting close to tip-off, and the starting lineups being announced here in just a few minutes. White County girls, the number 2 seed, hosting Central Carroll. And the Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit composed of 460 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition, 19 sports, and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participation, safety, fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow official GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their valuable support of high school activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sport Medicine South, Atlanta Truck Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. We will take one more timeout, come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off here from White County High School. It's the Stonegate Auto Sales Keys to Victory pregame show here on WRWH 93.9.
Here in Northeast Georgia, Heath Hammond and Cindy Vandiver of Hancock Mortgage help people make the best decision on home finance. They're excited to become a sponsor of the White County Warrior Varsity Basketball Program. With Hancock Mortgage Partners, you can expect to be treated as a valued client. Heath and Cindy strive to handle all of your home finance decisions with the highest levels of integrity and ethics. Hancock Mortgage Partners, 25 Old Blairsville Road, Cleveland, an equal housing lender.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church, east of Cleveland, is proud to help sponsor White County Warrior basketball.
This is Chris Anderson, pastor at Chattahoochee Baptist Church. We want to give you a special invitation to attend any of our church services. Sunday, 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m., 2 worship services to choose from. Also Sunday school at 10 a.m. and evening worship at 6 p.m. All of our Wednesday night activities begin at 6:45.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church is located 7905 Duncan Bridge Road, Cleveland. Is that slick tires on your vehicle? Get to North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center. Let the tire professionals help you get new tires that will provide better traction and safety for you and your family. North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129 south of Cleveland.
We are loud. We are proud. We are your home for Georgia Bulldog and White County Warrior sports. WRWH Cleveland.
All right, time for starting lineups here finally. Central Carroll Lady Lions head coach is Joshua Smith. Their starting lineup will go like this. It'll be number 2, Hannah Harding. Number 3, Janae Jackson. Number 12, Rachel Wilson. Number 21, Nia Houston. And number 23, Lyric Lowe. So that's Harding, Jackson, Wilson, Houston, and Lowe for the Lady Lions of Central Carroll, who'll be wearing black uniforms with a maroon numeral with, or maroon letters with white numerals. The White County Lady Warriors in their home whites with the navy numerals. Head coach is Jarvis Davenport. Their lineup will go like this. It'll be number 10, Dacia Cannon. Number 11, Maddie Futch. Number 12, Bentley Cronick. Number 14, Naomi Crumley. And number 22, Rachel Lovell. Great crowd on hand Should be loud in here tonight. Home court advantage for the Lady Warriors.
110%. I mean, tremendous support from the community tonight showing out for the Lady Warriors. Central Carroll brought a lot of fans as well.
Let me get this quick change to the White County starting line. Instead of Maddie Futch, it's going to be Ellie Gehring getting the start early on. So it's Cannon, Cronic, Crumley, Gehring, and Lovell for White County. Tim Buckner, Kenny Austin, two of the officials. And Tim Buckner, the crew chief, will throw it up here in just a moment. Sorry, Garrett.
If you're not an away team intimidated after that starting lineups done by Octavius Mulligan and the spotlight, then you're just not going to get intimidated anywhere. Fantastic job.
So here we go. It'll be Wilson and Lovell. And it'll go to the Lady Lions and Jackson setting it up over to Houston. She'll work baseline, has her pass batted right back in to her face. She was able to get out of the way and go out of bounds off the Lady Warriors. So Central will have it as they work it around. White County in a man-to-man up top with Jackson. She'll penetrate the lane, try to bounce it down low. It got knocked out of there, rolling loose. Loose ball still on the floor. White County goes to the floor to get it. Lovell gets it up ahead to Cronic. Cronic lobs it to Ellie Gehring, and they'll set it up and wait on teammates to get down there. Bentley, long three, top of the key, front iron won't go, and a rebound comes down to Wilson for Central Carroll, and they'll work it up ahead to Houston. They're setting it up top. Houston to the elbow. She traveled, no call. Now they work it down low to low, and she got hit on the arm as she tried to go up. I think they're going to call it a shooting foul. It's going to go on
Rachel Lovell, I believe.
Lovell, yep. And so Lyric Low to the line to shoot two. First one on the way is good. First point of the game goes to the Lady Lions.
They seem to move the ball around pretty quick on offense, seem to know what they want to do with it.
Second one is all net. 2-0 Lady Lions here early going, 40 seconds in. White County with their second possession. Daisha on the right wing, had it poked away, got it back. Cross court over to Ellie Gehring. She pump fakes on the left wing. Dribble drive, middle of the lane, little floater, and she got hit across the arm and will head to the line for two. Foul was on Harding as Ellie Gehring heads to the free throw line. First one on the way is good. One more. And this one is all good as well. White County gets into the pressure here. Harding, middle of the floor, hands it off to Jackson. White County just going full court man-to-man here. Jackson crosses over, gets into the middle of the lane. Underneath is, that was Low, had a clean look, but missed it off the glass. White County with a rebound. Up ahead to Cronic. Cross court, Ellie Gehring. She'll step into a left wing three ball. Good! Ellie Gehring with all 5 of White County's points, and they take the lead 5-2.
Stepped into that one, very confident shot from the senior Gehring.
Up top with it, Jackson left side over to Harding. She'll try a three, and she banked it in. Good grief. That looked hideous off her hand, and it hit the glass and went in.
I had a straightaway look at it. I mean, it was way off the mark.
Yeah. Better to be lucky sometimes. Up top with it, Cronic, left side to Daisha Cannon. Daisha through the lane, goes up with the left hand and scores. Back and forth we go here in the early going. Quickly up the floor is Houston for Central Carroll. She passes it in and got tipped into the backcourt by Naomi Crumley, and Crumley going to be called for a foul, trying to go after the steal. Maddie Futch going to check in for White County as Lovell heads to the bench. Second foul on the Lady Warriors, first one on Naomi. 5:54 to go, first quarter. White County leads 7-5. Jackson in the backcourt. Naomi's got to be careful guarding her. Tries to bullet one underneath. It got knocked around and loose. Picked up, though, by Lowe, and she lays it up and in. That was another fortunate bounce for the Lady Lions here. and it's 7-7. Here's Crumley up top over to Cronic, now left side to Cannon. Daisha cross court to Ellie, right corner three ball, front iron no good, she got her own miss. And Ellie through the lane, kicks it out to Futch, right elbow jumper for Maddie. Futch is good.
Right in Maddie's sweet spot.
And now we've got a battle for the ball as it got knocked away on the floor, and we got a tie-up. Possession arrow to White County as Naomi Crumley got her hand in the passing lane, and the ball got knocked to the floor. Naomi dove for it, and it got knocked loose again, and Bentley dove on it, and her and Jackson tied it up. Possession arrow to the Lady Warriors as they get Ariel Johnson into the game. White County got Chesney Freeman in. They'll inbound it to Freeman at the top of the key. Will the Lady Warriors. Now Cronic on the right wing. Guarded out up top. Goes right, left side. Naomi open three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Won by Maddie Futch for White County. Back left side now to Freeman. Chesney pump fakes. Goes back out to Ellie Guerin. Ellie to the right elbow. Lost the handle on it. Now turns around as she got it. Missed the shot off the right side of the iron. And then Central Carroll lost the rebound out of bounds.
And good things happen when you box out, Drew. And that time, White County got a couple extra possessions there from offensive rebounds.
Futch, left side, Freeman up top for a three. No good, back iron rebound. Comes down to Central Carroll, and they lost it out of bounds again.
Coach Joshua Smith unhappy with his team's ability to corral the rebound and kind of end this possession for White County, as they've had the ball on their side of the floor for just about 60 seconds now.
Cannon and Gehring back, or Cannon and Lovell back in for White County, along with Madison Adams for the first time. Daisha, middle of the floor to Ellie Guerin, now to Lovell. Baseline jumper for Rachel Lovell. Back iron won't go. Battle for the rebound taken away by Central Carroll. White County with a lot of good looks on that possession, just couldn't get one to go, and now they throw it away coming up the floor. Here comes Ellie Guerin, middle of the lane, goes out to Daisha Cannon. Daisha through the lane, bounces down low, wide open. Rachel Lovell lays it up and in.
Smooth pass, bounced it right around the defender and straight to Rachel Lovell, who put it up quickly. Great vision from Daisha.
Here's Jackson on the right wing, goes into the corner to Houston. Houston will drive baseline, has her pass tipped, but getting it back was Wilson, out for a three. No good by Jackson. Got her own miss and then went up and scored off the glass. 11-9 our score with 3:50 to go. First quarter, Lady Warriors lead by 2.
Both teams trading punches here early.
Bentley Cronic pump fakes a three, drives in with the right hand, missed the shot, got her own miss. Goes up, draws contact, no call, and then tried to battle for the rebound and then had it ripped away by Wilson. Like enough of a bump there from Wilson to draw the foul, but official said play on. So now Jackson with it up top for Central Carroll. Gets to the left wing, bounces it up top to Houston. Houston around the screen, trying to get to the baseline, got cut off. Lobs it back up top to Jackson. She'll step back for a three, missed the front iron, and White County got the rebound with Bentley Cronic. And then she had it knocked away, last touch by Bentley, trying to get it back.
There's 3 early foul calls in the first minute or so in the game, and since then they have let them play.
Yeah.
And the players are starting to adjust to the tone. Game's getting very physical.
What do we got here? They had a player run onto the floor after it got inbounded. They only had 4 on the floor. I think the officials want to make sure it wasn't a technical because they only had 4. It would have been a technical had they only had 5. And now inbound going up with it was Jade Simmons, and she got fouled by Cameron McAfee, who came in along with McKenna Moose at that last dead ball hoopla. Free throw on the way, no good for Simmons. She'll get one more. 3:08 to go, first quarter, 11-9, White County with the lead. Simmons with one more, and it is no good. She missed them both, and then Central Carroll knocks it out of bounds. White County with Futch, Gehring, McAfee, Moose, and Crumley on the floor right now. Ellie to the left wing. Goes right side to Crumley. Back up top to Maddie Futch. Had to go way out to get it. Goes over to Crumley now. Crumley dribbled it off her foot, trying to go to the baseline and out of bounds.
The Central Carroll faithful that traveled very happy about it, but Naomi disappointed that she worked herself over and kind of got stuck in that corner.
Yeah. Pressure here by White County, a little trouble. Jackson gets it up the floor, gets it to the free throw line. She'll stop for the jumper, had it blocked. White County got the rebound. Ellie Guerin in the backcourt and got fouled by Lowe as she hit the deck. That's the second foul on Central and just the first on Lowe. White County will have it, leading by 2, 2.5 to go first quarter. Gehring into the front court, goes to Crumley. Now lobs it left side to Moose. Moose lobs it, tried to go to Futch at the elbow, threw it over her head. Jackson with the steal. She gets up the floor, lost the handle, got it back. Now Lowe hands it off to Harding as they reset up top. Both teams just a little bit out of control here in the first quarter. Houston with it up top now, and she got the handoff and then had it poked away by McAfee. She got it back, gets to the baseline, kicks it to Lowe. Back right side, Harding open for a right wing three ball, and it's good. Second three for Harding. That one looked a lot better than the first one. And Central back on top by 1, 12-11 with 1:40 to go here in the first.
Lady Lions very patient there to get that shot.
Here is Crumley dribbling, had it knocked away from behind, stolen away by Central Carroll. They get it up the floor to Houston. Houston goes up with the right hand off the glass, too strong. White County with the rebound.
Unable to convert, but that outlet pass was
and now
unbelievable.
McAfee walks with it in the backcourt, trying to find Ellie Guerin as White County gets 5 new bodies into the game. It's going to be Adams, Freeman, Lovell, Cronick, and Cannon. Here comes Izzy Rapati for Central Carroll. And 25 to go first quarter. Lady Lions lead by 1, 12-11. They trap it midcourt. White County got the trap, had the ball knocked away, and what do we got? We got a foul on Central Carroll in the backcourt. The Central Carroll fans love the call. As White County knocked it into the backcourt, but then it looked like Rapati tripped Lovell trying to get to the loose ball. Cannon lobs it underneath to Lovell, catches underneath, had it partially blocked, got it back out. Up top, Cronick pump fakes the 3, goes to Freeman on the left wing, now cross court to Cannon. Cannon got bumped there by Lowe on the baseline and draws a whistle. That'll be 2 on Lowe.
23, Larry Lowe. And for the Lady Lions, number 21.
Houston back in, along with Simmons for Central Carroll. Inbound up top to Freeman. Pump fakes the 3, drives. Little running floater for Chesney, won't go. Rebound, loose ball, going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Central Carroll. I think Chesney had to do that over again. Bentley wide open on the left wing, had a good look at a 3.
The ball's been on the floor 3 or 4 times tonight, and each and every time White County has either caused a jump ball or gotten it in their own possession. They're getting after it tonight.
Houston, nice drive down the middle of the lane, goes to Simmons. She missed the lay-in and tried to get it back. Cannon got the rebound, and we got a foul coming on Rapati for Central Carroll, as the fouls are starting to come in a lot more frequent now. Ariel Johnson back in as Rapati picks up her second foul. Lady Lions now have 5 team fouls. We got 35 seconds to go first quarter. Central leads it by 1. Dacia into the front court, goes to Bentley in the left corner. Cronick dribbles it out up top, and another reach in coming as Houston called for the foul. And we got subs here for White County. Gehring, Crumley, and Futch. With 26 seconds to play here in the first quarter, White County will be in the 1-1 now the rest of the half. Inbound to Ellie Guerin. She dribbled it off her foot, and Cannon goes to the floor to get it. Saves the possession for White County. And now she'll have it on the left wing. Lobs it underneath to Futch. Maddie around the baseline out to Naomi. Right corner three ball, back iron won't go. And a rebound to Harding for Central Carroll. She'll push it up the floor with Houston. Houston to the baseline, got fouled as she slams it off the backboard. And we'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Chronic.
Chance for them to take the lead.
Extend it by more than one as Houston goes to the line. Free throw on the way is no good. 7 seconds remain here in the first quarter. You mentioned it's about the 3-minute mark. They've let them play. They had 3 fouls early. Now we're sitting at 10 fouls total as Houston makes the second. White County trails by 2 now, 5 seconds. Here's Bentley back to Dacia. Through the lane, goes up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Looked like she got fouled. Out of bounds with 1/10 of a second.
Even though they weren't able to complete that play, that was a great look for only 5 seconds inbound in the basketball.
They'll inbound it and the horn ends. Coach Davenport arguing Kenny Austin that there should have been a foul. But that'll end the first quarter with Central leading 13-11 after 1 here on WRWH 93.9.
Habersham EMC wants to help you save energy and money this winter. Did you know that a few simple and inexpensive changes can really reduce your energy usage? Don't block your HVAC vents with furniture or other items. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees. Caulk or weather strip around doors, windows, and plumbing to reduce drafts. For more energy-saving tips, visit our website, HabershamEMC.com, or stop by our offices in Clarksville or Cleveland.
Barrett Funeral Home is a proud supporter of White County High School basketball. We're White County's only locally owned and operated funeral home. Serving the community since 1976 indicates the commitment our family has made to White County and the families we serve. Please know that you can trust our service in your time of need. Whether you are needing burial or cremation services or want to discuss your future arrangements, please give us a call today, 706-865-3101. Barrett Funeral Home, 118 North Brook Street, Cleveland.
We are loud. We are proud. We are your home for Georgia Bulldog and White County Warrior sports. WRWH Cleveland.
Starting the second quarter, Bentley Chronic knocks in a 3 from the left wing to give White County the 1-point lead, 14-13. Back quickly the other way, the Lady Lions. As we start the second quarter, Drew Harris, Garrett rolling with you, WRWH 93.9. Trent Crawford back in the studio. First round action, the state tournament. Lady Lions led 13-11 after 1, but Chronic's 3 gives White County a lead. And another pass knocked out of bounds off of White County off that inbounds. As Lyric Lowe checks back in, she's got 2 fouls for Central. Houston on the inbound, gets it to Jackson in the corner. Jackson dribbling out up top. Now gets to the elbow, backs up looking for help, finds Lowe in the left corner. Lowe tries to bounce it down low, went off the fingertips of Wilson out of bounds to White County. Good defense on that possession by the Lady Warriors. Harding now back in for Central.
White County doing a lot better on the backside, but that defense not allowing stuff to get through.
Here's Crumley on the right wing, thought about shooting it, but backs it back out. Now Cannon, left side Futch, driving down the left side, wide open, takes it to the rack, lays it up and in.
Hard dribble, power move to the left side, stuck it down and was able to complete it with the left hand, split 2 defenders on her way to the basket.
They get it middle of the floor. They've got a 3-on-1. They missed the lay-in and a foul on the rebound. They had a 3-on-1 as White County didn't retreat quick enough on the pressure, and Wilson missed a wide open lay-in from the right side. And then Simmons got called for the foul, and will put Dacia at the other line shooting 1-1.
Dacia was tenacious on that rebound effort, and it got her a trip to the free throw line.
So here we go with the front end on the way, and no good, back iron, and a rebound to Central Carroll. Quickly back the other way, Houston into the lane, goes to Jackson, back up top, Harding open for a 3 and missed the rim, hit the right side of the backboard, long rebound out to Bentley Chronic. She lobs it up ahead to Crumley. Crumley lobs it down low to Futch, underneath the basket, lays it up and in. Beautiful ball movement after White County got the rebound in transition.
It was a smooth outlet pass, and they zipped it down to get it to Maddie quickly.
Harding thought about shooting, now takes it in off the glass and scores. Nobody came out to get her. She's got 8 points. And we got a timeout called by Central after that shot went through with 6:20 to play here in the second. White County leads 18-15, and it's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on WRWH 93.9.
Is that slick tires on your vehicle? Get to North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center. Let the tire professionals help you get new tires that will provide better traction and safety for you and your family. North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129, south of Cleveland. Adams Foods IGA offers you these deli specials: Amish Classic Hot Pepper Cheese, $4.48 per pound; Hormel Cooked Ham, $2.78 per pound; Kretschmar Beef Bologna, $4.98 per pound; Cherry Pie 8-inch, $3.98; in-store decorated 12-inch message cookies, $7.98; and in the meat department, New York strip steak, $5.98 per pound; fresh ground chuck, $2.98 per pound. Adams Foods IGA, east of the square on Keitel Street in Cleveland.
And back here at White County, second quarter, 6:20 to play here. White County leads Central Carroll 18-15. Coach Smith for Central just took a timeout after Harding made a shot to cut it to 3. They're going to jump into a pressure here. I'm sure that's what that was about to set that up. And they get the pass tipped and stolen in the backcourt as Houston, and then she lost the handle, but getting it back was Jackson. And so they do get the turnover. Now Houston catch and shoot right corner 3 and airballed it. Out of bounds off of White County, though, to Central Carroll.
So the timeout bodes well for Coach Smith.
Inbound trying to go to Simmons, and she had to run it down in the corner, and now we got tied up. A tie-up possession arrow favors Central. Crumley tied up Jackson over there in the corner after Simmons had to chase it down and hand it off to Jackson. They'll inbound to Jackson now up top. She'll back up, take a long 2, and hits the front iron, no good. Rebound out to Daisha Cannon for White County. 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. White County up the floor quickly, gets it to Naomi Crumley underneath, and she drives and is fouled and will head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Wilson.
That is the 8th foul on Central Carroll tonight.
Naomi looking for her first points of the night. Free throw on the way is no good off the front iron. Boy, in these state playoff games, you got to cash in from the line. White County, if they can draw fouls here in the second quarter, is going to be at the line a lot. They're just 2 of 4 here in the early going. Central Carroll's 3 of 6.
Naomi's played a lot of minutes here in the first half with 1 foul. And she's made a lot of great defensive plays that have been clean.
She made that one, and it's 19-15 with 5:40 to play here in the second. They'll get it up the floor to Harding. Now Houston to the baseline, tries to lob it underneath. Pass got tipped away, stolen. Here comes Cronick back the other way. Bentley down the left side, left-handed lay-in. It's good.
Bentley coast to coast.
Hung on the iron for a minute and then fell through. Houston back the other way, trying to get it across. That was Jackson. She lobs it to Houston. Houston, little floater from the right side. She airballed it, but getting the rebound was Hubert, and she had it knocked out of bounds. Marie Hubert checked in at the last dead ball, had it, and then had it knocked away from her. They'll inbound it to her again, middle, and she had it knocked away. Ellie Guerin got the steal, and then trying to corral it, she got it knocked away by Hubert again. They take it back, and now Daisha Cannon with the steal going back the other way. Daisha left side lay-in, too strong off the glass. She had a lot of head of steam there and just couldn't slow down enough to lay it in. And now White County steals it back going the other way. Futch got a 3-on-1. Crumley lobs it down low to Daisha. She bobbles it, gets it back to Naomi. They're going to have to reset out top as White County lost the handle on it. Crumley, left corner 3 ball. Front iron won't go. Rebound comes down to Central.
That time Naomi just gassed after a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, she's really sucking wind. And now we got a foul coming up the floor. Going to go on Ellie Guerin for a reach in. Here comes Lovell, Freeman, and Dockery in for White County. And Lyric Lowe back in for Central. And now they're going to call another 30-second timeout here. 4.5 minutes to play here in the second. It's 21-15. Wine County leads by 6. We'll keep it right here. As pace is fast. Central obviously watching them now for a quarter and a half. That's the way they want to play. A lot of the way Wine County wants to play.
Both Janae Jackson and Nia Houston move very well with and without the basketball. And that's where a lot of their scoring opportunities are coming from. White County has had some decent block shots and they're rebounding well. But both teams are battling for these loose balls. They're playing very physical defensively. And both coaches are working very, very hard on the officials to get calls.
Yeah.
And as they are, they're starting to call a little more. But both teams also getting away with a good bit. But that's what happens when you don't call a lot of fouls early. The team started just playing very aggressive.
Jackson got trapped and tried to throw it over here into the corner, and it went out of bounds off of Lowe. Wine County forces the turnover. Leading by 6 with 4:20 to play here in the second, looking to add to it. Ellie drives to the lane, kicks it to Bentley, right corner 3. No good, back iron. Rebound, though, to Lovell. Lovell back to Bentley. Bentley goes in, got fouled, hits the deck, and will head to the line for 2.
You got to love Bentley, misses the first shot, then runs around immediately, asks for it again to try to take it right at the rim. Just never stops trying to take it to the hole.
That was a second foul on Wilson as Cronic goes to the line. Free throw on the way is good. As they get Ariel Johnson back into the game, and Jackson gets a breather. So now Lowe and Wilson both with 2 fouls for Central, as Bentley knocks the second one down. And they'll get Jackson right back into the game. I guess Coach Smith just wanted to tell her something. But White County leads now by 8. It's their largest lead of the game with 4:10 to play here in the second. Jackson in the backcourt, picks up her dribble, has to send it over to Lowe. Lowe sends it back to Jackson near midcourt. They get it. They get it down low to Lowe, and she had it knocked away, stolen. Back the other way comes White County. Ellie, middle of the lane floater is good. Got it to go with the right hand, and White County leads by 10. 3:45 to play here in the second. Jackson in the backcourt gets it to Lowe. Lowe, right side to Houston, open for a 3, and no good off the back iron. Rebound picked up by Bentley Cronic. White County going back the other way, looking to add to it. Here's Ellie. Bounces it left side. Bentley, left wing 3. No good. Front iron. Ugh. And now a foul on the rebound coming on White County. It's going to go on Dockery. That's the 6th on White County. As White County is going to get Caitlin Gailey into the game for the first time, along with Crumley, Futch, and Cannon. And they get Hannah Harding back into the game. 3:27 to go here in the second. White County leads 25-15. Right side, here's Houston. Back left side to Jackson. Jackson drives down with the left hand, goes up, and is called for an offensive foul as Maddie Futch takes the charge.
Maddie Futch patiently waiting, and it paid off. Sitting there was set and completely sold it.
Central fans and coaches did not like the call, but looked like Maddie was there for a while. Here's Gailey. Goes to the left elbow to Lovell. Back to Daisha, and Daisha's going to be called for an offensive foul.
That time, Daisha, just the way that she was kind of contorting her body to going for the layup, naturally her shoulder was down a little bit. I think if her shoulder had not been down, she didn't lower her shoulder for the contact, but if it hadn't been down, then maybe there was no call there.
Left side now, they get it down low. Backing down is Hubert. She missed the shot, and on the rebound attempt, we got White County on a foul on the rebound. Daisha Cannon and Jarvis Davenport can't believe the call. Said she pushed her, but nobody was in front of her. She had the position. And Daisha picks up 2 fouls in 5 seconds, and Wilson will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Well, that was a strange one there. Don't know what he saw. Free throw up for Wilson is good. First point of the game for her. 25-16 with 2:50 to play here in the second. Second free throw on the way. Hits the right side of the iron. No good. And the rebound, Futch almost lost it in the corner, but she runs it down. And Crumley comes up the floor with it. Naomi dribbles, hands it off to Bentley Cronick. Bentley drives left side, draws contact, scores! And the whistle.
As soon as she got the handoff, turned with a full head of steam and curled straight towards the basket. And just was laser focused on getting that one to fall. Strong left hand layup through contact. Now trying to make an old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul went on Wilson. That's her third. Free throw is no good. Hit the side of the iron, and then Central lost it out of bounds, though, as Hubert tried to grab the rebound, and she couldn't corral it out of bounds, and Guerin checks back in for White County. Ellie lobs it middle of the floor. Maddie Futch catch and shoot. Back iron won't go, and tries to get her own miss and knocked it out of bounds. Back to Central. Well, that was a good look for Maddie. Normally she knocks it down.
I didn't think she was expecting to be that wide open.
Harding in the backcourt over to Jackson. Jackson left-handed dribble now finds Harding back across half court. Now Houston catches, backs up, shoots a high arcing three. Missed everything. Hubert got the offensive rebound, went back up and got fouled.
That time Bentley came in too hard, kind of in a swiping motion.
They gave it to Ellie. I was with you. I saw Bentley come down on the basketball. That's just two on Ellie, though.
Drew, what I'm noticing from White County's full court pressure is they're kind of selling out with three up towards the ball, but they're leaving two girls kind of camped back towards the basket, not letting the ball get by them.
First free throw is no good as Cannon's back in with the two fouls. Second free throw is good for Hubert. And it's 27-17. Crumley, right wing, open for a moment, but pulls it down, goes to Bentley, left corner three, good! Bentley's got 12, and White County leads by 13 with 2 minutes to go in the second. Here's Jackson into the front court, goes to Simmons, back out to Houston, right wing three, no good, front iron, rebound, loose in the lane, and going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow favor White County, it should.
And what a shot from Bentley Cronick.
Try to find her again right here if they're going to leave her that wide open. Daisha into the front court. Hands it off to Bentley. Bentley steps back, will take a long two, and she knocks it down.
And Bentley is feeling it tonight. Nice crossover. Created space between the defender and then knocked it in.
Houston gets it across to Jackson as White County tries to retreat quickly, and we got a reach in coming on White County. Going to go on Crumley. That'll be her second. White County got a little handsy right there all the way up the floor, and I was waiting on a whistle, and one finally came there as Janae Jackson will go to the line for, I think it's two shots now, isn't it? Yes, double bonus as she misses the front end. Crumley going to check out with two fouls as Naomi Roberts checks in. Maddie Futch also, well, no, Crumley's going to stay in, and Lovell and Futch come off the floor. With a minute 24 to go here in the half. Jackson with one more free throw on the way, and good. 32-18, White County leads by 14 with a minute 20 to go in the half, and a double dribble. Naomi Crumley knew it immediately as she was trying to pass it to Daisha. I'm not sure Daisha was looking, so she caught it and put it back on the floor. Just over a minute to go here. Central with the basketball back. White County with the lead, though. Jackson crosses over up top, goes to Harding on the right wing. She'll step back for a three. Back iron won't go. Rebound tipped out of there by Daisha Cannon. She couldn't get it, so she knocked it away from Hubert, who had the positioning there. White County going to double the inbounder here. Hubert gets double teamed cross court, almost stolen by Roberts. Just a split second late trying to get there. Now Jackson has it up top to Harding. We got 55 seconds to go in the half. And now left side to Houston. Houston around the screen up top. Will step back, take a three, and knock it down.
And Houston has been confidently shooting the three tonight. It was only a matter of time before one of them fell.
Back the other way, here's Gehring all the way to the rack. Missed the shot. Roberts got it, put it back. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Roberts. Back to Central as White County had a couple of really good looks right there, but couldn't get it to go. The lead is down to 11 with 33 seconds to play in the half. Don't want to give them any momentum here going into the locker room. Jackson into the front court. Goes around the defenders, lobs one off the front iron, no good. White County got the rebound. Crumley tight ropes the baseline. Gets up the floor with 18 seconds, finds Ellie Gehring. Ellie back to Naomi, catch and shoot, right corner three. Back iron won't go, rebound tipped around. Bentley got it back, went up and got fouled with 11 seconds to go here in the half. That foul went on Harding, that's her second. Bentley to the line, first one on the way is good.
Bentley has been huge tonight.
Here comes Futch, McAfee, Moose, and Freeman into the game with 11 seconds to go in the second. I think that's a deal of not wanting anybody to pick up a second or third foul from that first group. Bentley with one more free throw, and it's good. Boy, what a half for Bentley Chronic, and the White County lead is 13 with 11 seconds to go. Coming up the floor, Jackson, right side to Houston. Houston to the baseline, goes up, and she got fouled with 4.2. That's going to go on McAfee. He just smacked her in the side of the head there going for the block.
And Houston did a good job drawing contact.
Yeah, she's shifty. Free throw on the way is good for Houston. She'll get one more with 4.2. 34-22 our score, and the second one on the way is good as well. White County gets it up the floor quickly. Moose with 1 second, had it knocked away. Houston at the buzzer as she stole it away, hoisted one from half court and missed it. And Coach Davenport was not happy at all with the way that the defensive and offensive possessions went, but White County leads 34-23 at the half. And looking here, Garrett, the White County Lady Warriors outscored Central in that second quarter by a 23-10 margin, and they lead by 11. Now, we'll be back. We'll get you first half stats and get you set for second half action here on WRWH 93.9.
Habersham ENC wants to help you save energy and money this winter. Did you know that a few simple and inexpensive changes can really reduce your energy usage? Don't block your HVAC vents with furniture or other items. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees. Caulk or weather strip around doors, windows, and plumbing to reduce drafts. For more energy-saving tips, visit our website, HabershamEMC.com, or stop by our offices in Clarksville or Cleveland.
At Jackie Jones Ford, you can trust the service experts to keep your vehicle performing at its very best. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is the place you'll find factory-trained technicians who provide basic maintenance work, including oil and filter change, replacement of wiper blades, belts, and fluids. For major service work, contact Jackie Jones Service Department. Call 706-348-4100 or go online at jackyjones.com. Jackie Jones Ford, Highway 129 South, Cleveland.
At Cleveland Family Dental Center, we support the Warriors and cheer them on for a big win. Hi, this is Lori from Cleveland Family Dental Center, reminding you that we want to make your visit to the dentist to be a pleasant experience. Our office provides general dentistry and promotes good oral hygiene while specializing in child care, oral surgery, and the latest in teeth whitening procedures. We are located at 3777 Highway 129 South. Call us at 706-219-0033. We are a proud sponsor of Warrior Sports. Go Warriors!
Here in Northeast Georgia, Heath Hammond and Cindy Vandiver of Hancock Mortgage help people make the best decision on home finance. They're excited to become a sponsor of the White County Warrior Varsity Basketball Program. With Hancock Mortgage Partners, you can expect to be treated as a valued client. Heath and Cindy strive to handle all of your home finance decisions with the highest levels of integrity and ethics. Hancock Mortgage Partners, 25 Old Blairsville Road, Cleveland, an equal housing lender.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church, east of Cleveland, is proud to help sponsor White County Warrior basketball.
This is Chris Anderson, pastor at Chattahoochee Baptist Church. We want to give you a special invitation to attend any of our church services Sunday, 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m., 2 worship services to choose from. Also Sunday school at 10 a.m. and evening worship at 6 p.m. All of our Wednesday night activities begin at 6:45.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church is located 7905 Duncan Bridge Road, Cleveland.
You've got the best seat for White County Warrior sports. Here on local news radio 93.9 FM. Go Warriors!
Back here at the half, first round of the GHSA Quad A State Playoffs. Your White County Lady Warriors hosting Central Carroll Lady Lions, and it's the Lady Warriors up 34-23 here at the half. And what a second quarter there, Garrett, for White County. Bentley Cronick goes off there. She finishes the half with 16 points, and White County scores 23 points, outscores them 23-10 in that second quarter.
The second quarter was tremendous for White County, and I think across the board, Bentley had a great quarter, but just everybody had their eyes up and was looking for the open teammate, and was really able to move the ball well. Bentley just happened to be the teammate that was kind of in the right place at the right time, and she set herself up, had a couple hard moves to the basket. She took a handoff up here around the volleyball line on the right-hand side immediately, had 2 hard dribbles, was at the basket. She's been very hard or difficult to guard for the Lady Lions of Central Carroll. They haven't really known what to do with her. If you guard her too closely on the three-point line, she's going to knock it down. She's going to go by you. If you give her room, she's going to knock it down. So she's causing them a lot of problems, but mainly for White County, just the vision. They're getting a lot of great looks, moving the ball well. There's been some excellent bounce passes that are hitting girls in stride, and that's been one of the biggest contributions to a lot of their buckets.
Central Carroll was led by Hannah Harding. She had 8, hit 2 big threes to keep them kind of from White County stretching this lead even further. And then Nia Houston had a good last few minutes. She only had 1 point for the first quarter and a half. She finished the half with 6. But then it was Lyric Lowe who had 4. White County fouled them way too many times there in that first half, though, if you want to nitpick. They put them at the line 14 times. They made 8 of them. White County got to the line 10 times, however, made 7 of them, so that's good. And, of course, Bentley led the way with 16 points. Ellie Guerin has come on really strong with her offensive game. She had 7 in that first half. She had the first 5 points for White County tonight. And then Maddie Futch with 6. Daisha Cannon and Rachel Lovell each had 2, and Naomi Crumley with 1. Second half, I would love to, obviously Bentley let her keep shooting, but would love to see Daisha get to the basket more, and would love to see Naomi attack as well a little bit, get them going here in the second half. And defensively, just, you got to watch the hands here. It may get tighter here in the second half. They caught both teams were in the double bonus in the first half, so you don't want to get in any kind of foul trouble. They do have a little bit of foul trouble with Lowe with 2, and Wilson has 3. Wilson only had 1 point, but she was getting the bulk of their rebounds. White County did a great job on the boards. If White County get Wilson out of the game, then White County would really be able to dominate the boards, I think.
They will, and the game's definitely going to be called a little bit tighter. Both these head coaches are really getting after the officials about trying to get some of their calls. It's a state playoff game. They're going to be a little more anal about some things. Yeah. And they're also going to let them play. A lot of the fouls that Central Carroll picked up early on in that first half was a lot of reaching calls. And White County as well. They've kind of let you go through contact. If you're playing away from the ball and reaching for it, they're in particular heavy in the foul category there. But both teams are doing a good job of getting to the basket. White County right now is just doing a better job of converting when they get the paint touches. Central Carroll has got two very good guards that are very speedy and giving White County a little bit of fits of getting kind of into the thick of the defense, but White County's doing a good job, help defense, sliding over and able to contest the shot. And Central Carroll is shooting pretty poorly from inside the lane.
When they get the numbers and when they were able to break the pressure and get the numbers on the backside, they haven't really been able to make White County pay too often for that. But we'll take one more timeout. We'll go a minute and a half, come back, and get you set for second half action here on WRWH 93.9.
At Jackie Jones Ford, you can trust the service experts to keep your vehicle performing at its very best. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is the place you'll find factory-trained technicians who provide basic maintenance work, including oil and filter change, replacement of wiper blades, belts, and fluids. For major service work, contact Jackie Jones Service Department. Call 706-348-4100 or go online at jackyjones.com. Jackie Jones Ford, Highway 129 south of Cleveland.
Habersham ENC wants to help you save energy and money this winter. Did you know that a few simple and inexpensive changes can really reduce your energy usage? Don't block your HVAC vents with furniture or other items. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees. Caulk or weather strip around doors, windows, and plumbing to reduce drafts. For more energy-saving tips, visit our website, habershamemc.com, or stop by our offices in Clarksville or Cleveland. Chattahoochee Baptist Church, east of Cleveland, is proud to help sponsor White County Warrior basketball.
This is Chris Anderson, pastor at Chattahoochee Baptist Church. We want to give you a special invitation to attend any of our church services Sunday, 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m., 2 worship services to choose from. Also Sunday school at 10 a.m. and evening worship at 6 p.m. All of our Wednesday night activities begin at 6:45.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church is located 7905 Duncan Bridge Road, Cleveland.
We are loud. We are proud. We are your home for Georgia Bulldog and White County Warrior sports. WRWH Cleveland.
And ready to start the second half here at White County High School. Drew Harris, Garrett Rowland, Trent Crawford back in the studio. WRWH 93.9, AM 1350, WRWH.com. This game was delayed in starting with Central Carroll was late getting here. So we started about 6:30, 30 minutes late. White County leads 34-23. And it'll be Central Carroll starting the second half with a basketball. White County with their starting 5 on the floor. They're going to come out in a 2-3 zone here and try to trap right away. Into the corner, Wilson lobs it up top, almost too tall for Jackson. She had to go up and get it, and just barely able to reel it in. Now Houston gets it, gets to the baseline, lobs one up and airballed it. White County with a rebound. Dacia looking to push it up the floor, goes to Naomi on the left wing. Naomi drives to Dacia, pump fakes on the baseline, goes up, and couldn't get it to go, but got fouled. Oh, it rolled around and out.
That should be Lowe's third foul, and it is.
So Dacia immediately to the line here for White County. 7 of 10 was White County from the line in that first half. First one on the way is good for Dacia. And Lowe immediately comes out of the game as Marie Hubert checks back in for the Lady Lions. Dacia with one more. And it is good. 13-point lead for the Lady Warriors. 7.5 to go here in the third. Left side, Houston lobs it over to Jackson. Here on the right side as White County goes to a 1-3-1 now. They'll lob it back to Houston on the left wing. They're going to send it down low to Wilson. She'll turn, fire off the glass, missed, and then getting the rebound was Hubert and dribbled it off her knee, trying to go up. And White County with the basketball, leading by 13.
I think the 1-3-1 threw them off just enough to fluster them, and they turned it over.
White County's largest lead has been 14. Looking to add to it here. Lovell catches on the baseline. Jumper, front iron won't go. Rebound out of bounds off of Ellie Guerin. She couldn't reel it in, and it'll go back to Central Carroll. Good look there from Lovell. Just hit the front iron. Jackson left side to Houston. They'll lob it the other way. And now a screen and a blocking foul coming on Crumley.
And Crumley looks on in disbelief, but
she ran into the screener there and knocked her over. That's where the foul came from. And Naomi picks up her third and will check out of the game.
It didn't help her, and her arms had extended. I think she was trying to catch herself from falling down.
Coach Davenport did not like the call. Houston with it on the left side. They'll get it middle of the floor to Hubert, and they tried to bullet one out to Jackson, and getting her hand in the passing lane was Gehring. And I'm wondering if Ellie hadn't have touched it, it probably would have went out of bounds anyway, but Ellie obviously didn't know that. And it goes out back to the Lady Lions. Jackson with it on the left wing. Runs into a trap, hands it off to Harding. Harding almost traveled, gets it over to Houston for a three, and it's good from the right wing.
And Houston coming alive from downtown.
Yeah, she's hit two now. Here's Ellie on the right wing for White County. Spins, bounces down low to Lovell, goes up, and she traveled. Oh, Ellie reversed and had an easy lay-in, but took too many steps. Just didn't put it on the floor. And we'll give it back to Central Carroll. It's a 36-26 game, White County by 10. Jackson dribbling up top. Goes to Houston, the left side. She'll step around, try another three, and it's good again.
And Houston now 2 back-to-back threes.
It's a 7-point ball game now with 5:45 to go here in the third.
Makes this one a lot more interesting.
Daisha dribbles, bounces to Futch on the baseline. Maddie stepped on the baseline trying to dribble and turns it back over to Central Carroll. Timeout White County with 5:40 to go here in the third. 30-second timeout for Coach Davenport.
Coach Davenport right now just kind of going to recoup the troops and try to turn this momentum around and stop a little bit of a run from Central Carroll. 2 massive threes there from Nia Houston.
It's amazing that she gets any kind of consistency on her shot with the way her form is.
And kind of shoots a dead ball. There's not a lot of rotation.
Yeah, it's all over, and her form's all over the place. But she's nailed the last 2 and cut the White County lead down to 7. It's going to be Central Carroll basketball. Maddie Futch was trying to pull a fast one there. She stepped out of bounds, wanting to take the inbounds, but the officials were hip to it. White County tried to trap. They get it over to Harding. They'll bounce it down low. It got knocked away, and out front, they get it back to Houston in the left corner. She'll step back for another 3 ball and left that one short. And a battle for the rebound in the lane, and tie-up is going to favor White County with 5:21 to play. Good to see Houston miss that one.
A little bit of a heat check on line, just short.
Here's Daisha Cannon into the front court zone here from Central Carroll. Now Gehring will dribble to the right elbow, bounce back to Daisha. Daisha steps back into a 3, and it's good. Long 2. Her toe was on the line.
I was hoping Tim Buckner wouldn't catch it, but her toe was just barely there.
It snuck forward on the shot. Here's Harding to the middle of the lane. Jumper off the glass won't go. Rebound to Maddie Futch, and she'll get it out to Ellie Guerin. White County coming back up the floor. Here's Daisha. Goes to Lovell on the baseline. Lovell back to Daisha. Now Futch goes over, and we got a reach in coming on Houston.
White County isn't settling on offense, and it's proven to be well.
Inbound it to Daisha near midcourt. That's the second foul on Houston. Second foul on Central Carroll here in the half. Daisha down the right side of the lane, scores off the glass. Good take from Daisha Cannon, and the lead back up to 11 for White County with 4:20 to play here in the third. Houston lobs it cross court over to Harding, threw it over her head out of bounds. White County got the trap, and they had to try to make a long pass out of it. Just threw it too far. Slow dribble now into the front court for Daisha Cannon. Daisha finds Ellie at the top of the key. Ellie dribbles through the lane, dribbled it off her foot, goes to the floor for the tie-up, and will give it back to Central Carroll. That's the third time tonight a Lady Warriors dribbled the ball off their foot, either out of bounds or into a jump ball. Central Carroll has the arrow. Cross-court pass. Oh, Jackson just barely got it over the outstretched arm of Bentley Cronick. She'll take it all the way to the hole, and we got a blocking foul coming underneath on Futch, and 2 shots for Janae Jackson.
And Jackson will have a chance to get it within single digits.
I don't think Maddie got quite square to the defender there. Anytime you fall sideways out on the contact, it's a clear-cut block there. Is the free throw no good for Jackson? Here comes Rapati back in for Central Carroll. 3:53 to play here in the third. White County leads 40-29. One more free throw for Janae Jackson, and she missed it off the front iron. White County will get the rebound to level. Ellie into the front court with it. Drives to the elbow, kicks it to Cronick. Now Daisha catches top of the key. Backs it back out, tries to lob it underneath the Futch, and it got knocked out of there by Wilson. Wilson very fortunate she didn't pick up her 4th foul there. Almost went through the back of Futch to get to the pass. Inbound to Futch, middle of the lane, jumper is good.
Couldn't have been more easier.
Yeah. And the lead back up to 13 now for White County. They'll try to trap Jackson. She gets it to Harding just across half court. Now to Houston, right wing 3, no good, front iron, rebound to Maddie Futch. White County pushing it up the floor with Cannon. Daisha through the middle of the lane, had it stripped away by Jackson, going back the other way. Central Carroll, good hands from Janae Jackson, and she double dribbled. She put it on the floor, picked it up, and then started dribbling again and gives it back to White County.
Checking in for the Warriors is Naomi Crumley.
She had to come out early in the third with her 3rd foul. So she'll catch it up top, go to Ellie Guerin. Ellie cross court to Daisha, left wing 3. Good for Daisha Cannon. Daisha is alive here in the second half. She's got 7. Timeout Central Carroll with 3 minutes to go here in the third. White County leads by 16, 45-29. And it'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on WRWH 93.9.
At Jackie Jones Ford, you can trust the service experts to keep your vehicle performing at its very best. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is the place you'll find factory-trained technicians who provide basic maintenance work, including oil and filter change, replacement of wiper blades, belts, and fluids. For major service work, contact Jackie Jones Service Department. Call 706-348-4100 or go online at jackyjones.com. Jackie Jones Ford, Highway 129 South, Cleveland.
Here in Northeast Georgia,
Local radio from local broadcasters. Cleveland's hometown station. Now on 93.9 FM and AM 1350 WRWH.
White County leads 45-29 now after Nia Houston hit a 3 to cut the White County lead to 7. White County on a 9-0 run, and Daisha Cannon has been the cog here in the second half. She's got 7. Just hit a 3 a moment ago to give White County their largest lead of the ball game at 16. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Central Carroll coming out of the timeout with a basketball. Houston left side to Jackson. Jackson gets trapped, gets it back over to Houston. Houston now will dribble and had it poked away. Cronick with the steal. White County with numbers. They want to push it. Bentley dishes it down low to Crumley. She turns off the glass and rims out. No good. It hung there for a moment and rebound to Central Carroll.
Score update from Region 7 Quad A. Troup County beats Chestatee 63-37.
Wild shot, almost banked it in. Houston for 3, almost banked it in off the glass, and White County got the rebound. Daisha slow dribble into the front court. Drives down the right side of the lane, goes up off the glass, too strong, and a rebound down to Central Carroll. Well, White County a couple opportunities to really push it out there. Last couple of possessions. Here's Jackson through the lane, little floater off the back iron. That won't go. Long rebound ran down by Futch in the corner, and White County gets it up the floor quickly with Ellie Guerin. Ellie will peel around and wait on her teammates. And she'll back into Houston looking for a hand check. No call. Here's Daisha catching around the screen and scores as she goes down the right side of the lane. And the White County lead is 18.
Ellie couldn't quite get past the first line of defense, so she throws it over to Daisha, and Daisha did a great job of having a quick step past that first defender.
Here's Houston driving down the right side of the lane. Shot up, no good. White County with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Here's Bentley Cronick. She'll stop, go up off the glass, and scores. Bentley now with 18, and the White County lead is 20 with 1:10 to play here in the third.
Veteran move there from Bentley.
Here's Harding. Pass down low, batted away, stolen by Cannon. Lobs it up the floor to Crumley, rolling loose. Crumley lobs it right side to Gehring. Back to Crumley. It got knocked away by Jackson out of bounds. Back to White County with 58 seconds to go here in the third, as White County's going to get Lovell, Freeman, and Adams into the game. 49-29. White County with the lead and looking for more. Up top, Adams catches, now bounces it over to Lovell, and Lovell tried to save it from going out of bounds, but stepped on the line. Pass just a little bit wide. And now Central will have it with 50 seconds to go here in the third. Here is Ariel Johnson. Goes cross court to Jackson. She'll hoist up a three, and it's good for Janae Jackson. 40 seconds to go here in the third. The lead for White County is 49-32. And now a reach in coming on Jackson out front as she made contact with Ellie trying to get to the basketball. That's Janae Jackson's second foul. Lovell trying to inbound it, finds Gehring at the top of the key with 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. Now try to go back to Madison Adams and threw it wide and out of bounds. And Futch, Crumley, and Cannon back in here for Freeman, Adams, and Lovell coming back off with 26 seconds to play here in the third. Jackson up the floor. Got to get it across, just barely did. Over to Johnson. Johnson almost traveled. Gets it back to Jackson with 12 seconds. Jackson on the right wing. Left side to Harding. Harding drives to the lane off the glass, and an offensive foul. Daisha Cannon takes the charge. It's going to be Hannah Harding with the offensive foul. White County will have it with 5 seconds to go in the third, I should say. Here comes Daisha into the front court. 1 second, goes to Crumley at the buzzer, didn't get it off. Oh, they got a foul. They got a foul before the horn. Tim Buckner called a foul in the corner on Ariel Johnson. It'll be 2 shots for Naomi Crumley. And there will be no time on the clock. It'll be just 2 shots for Naomi. I didn't think she got it off. So Naomi to the line here with nobody around her to end the third quarter. Free throw on the way is no good. I would rather than put people beside me if I'm her to shoot these. I always hated shooting by myself up there. She'll get one more, and it is no good. She missed them both. And that'll end the third quarter with White County leading 49-32 after 3. We'll be back after this here on WRWH 93.9.
At Cleveland Family Dental Center, we support the Warriors and cheer them on for a big win. Hi, this is Lori from Cleveland Family Dental Center, reminding you that we want to make your visit to the dentist to be a pleasant experience. Our office provides general dentistry and promotes good oral hygiene while specializing in child care, oral surgery, and the latest in teeth whitening procedures. We are located at 3777 Highway 129 South. Call us at 706-219-0033. We are a proud sponsor of Warrior Sports. Go Warriors!
Here in Northeast Georgia, Heath Hammond and Cindy Vanderver of Hancock Mortgage help people make the best decision on home finance. They're excited to become a sponsor of the White County Warrior Varsity Basketball Program. With Hancock Mortgage Partners, you can expect to be treated as a valued client. Heath and Cindy strive to handle all of your home finance decisions with the highest levels of integrity and ethics. Hancock Mortgage Partners, 25 Old Blairsville Road, Cleveland, an equal housing lender.
We are loud. We are proud. We are your home for Georgia Bulldog and White County Warrior sports. WRWH Cleveland.
Fourth and final quarter here at White County with the Lady Warriors leading 49-32. White County with the basketball to start the fourth. Cronic on the right wing. Goes over to Cannon. Bounces down low. Tried to bounce it to Crumley. Threw it behind her and out of bounds. And we'll turn it back over to Central Carroll. White County 1 quarter away from winning here in the first round of the state tournament. Here's Jackson into the front court, gets to the free throw line, lobs one up and missed everything, out of bounds to White County. And Nia Houston back in here after a quick breather to start the fourth quarter. They're going to jump into some pressure here, trailing by 17 here in the fourth. Daisha in the backcourt. It's a 1-2-2 zone pressure here. And cross court, Houston gets the steal, and then, it's rolling loose, and White County touches it out of bounds, and Central Carroll gets the turnover. So back-to-back turnovers to start the fourth for White County, but they lead by 17. Jackson bounces down low. Nice pass down low to Wilson, and she lays it up and in. That cuts it to 15. Cannon up the floor, looking for help, and will be bumped over there by Lyric Lowe. Foul's going to be her fourth. That's the sixth on Central here in the second half. So White County will be 1-1 after this. Inbound to Daisha in the backcourt. Daisha hands it off to Cronic. Bentley around the screen through the lane, kicks it to Crumley in the left corner, and tried to go back to Futch. Maddie got it back, lays it up and in, and got fouled.
The foul's going to go on Hannah Harding. She was just on the ground. Maddie had to step over her.
It's technically a block because you can't trip them.
That's Harding's fourth.
Central Carroll faithful is not at all thrilled with our three officials as Futch misses the free throw. White County's lead still 17 with 6:50 to play here in the ballgame. Jackson into the front court, peels around. Now backdoors one to Houston, over right side, laying it up and off the mark. And we got a foul coming as Wilson got it back, went up, and got fouled by Futch. And Wilson will go to the line to shoot two. Coach Smith making a conscious effort to try to bounce it to the blocks here to start the fourth quarter. His guards took an awful lot of shots there in that third quarter. Free throw up and no good. And if you're White County, though, I think if they get behind you, foul them, make sure they don't get the shot off because they are just 8 of 17 from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, they've definitely not capitalized from the free throw line.
Second one misses way off the mark. Cannon with a rebound. And what happened? She stepped out of bounds, I guess, down there on the baseline. Must have. And she got trapped. And now they're going to inbound it in the middle of the floor to Wilson. Wilson to Jackson. Now right wing three is up and good, and we got a foul.
Foul away from the basket.
We got a foul on Wilson for Central Carroll. Count the basket. It was a 2 by Ariel Johnson. Her foot was on the line. And it'll be 1-1 on the other end for White County, as that's 4 fouls on Wilson. Lovell into the game. Bentley Cronick will go to the line for 1-1. 6:28 to play here in the fourth. Well, they did give her a 3 on that, didn't they? Free throw, front iron, no good. White County's missed 4 in a row now. The lead is down to 14. Here's a drive by Houston, excuse me. She'll be fouled. And 2 shots as Cronick's called for the foul. 2 shots for Nia Houston with 6:22 to play here in the fourth. Free throw on the way is good. She's the one you don't want to foul. She's made all 4 of her attempts from the line. Second one on the way, back iron no good. Rebound though to Central Carroll as Harding got the position, out for a 3, no good by Jackson, and White County got the rebound down to Daisha Cannon. Daisha lobs it up the floor to Naomi Crumley. Naomi to the baseline, goes back to Daisha. Daisha through the lane, goes out to Cronick, open left wing, pump fakes, drives in with the right hand, shot is good.
Smooth take there from Bentley Cronick. Pump fake, got the defender in the air, blew by her, and had a nice running jump shot.
Here's Jackson down the left side of the lane, shot up, rims out, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Crumley dribble, must have had it knocked off her leg. Looked like Naomi had a clear rebound, but I think Simmons came in from behind her and knocked it off her leg. Trouble on the inbound, and Jackson goes to the sideline to get it. Gets into the middle of the lane, goes out to Houston. Houston up top, open is Harding for a 3. Back iron won't go. She goes in, gets her own miss. Came right back to her. And they'll reset up top. Now a 3 ball by Johnson. Banked it in. Unbelievable.
Her second 3 of the quarter.
That cuts it down to 12 with 5:25 to go. Here's Crumley. Middle of the floor. Lobs it over to Ellie Guerin. Now out to Daisha on the right wing. Daisha through the lane, draws contact, goes up, shot no good, but she'll head to the line for 2. That's going to go on Jackson.
Free throws are going to be big here in this fourth quarter. Either White County can put them on the free throw line and let them back in the game, or they can make the shots of their own and kind of give themselves a little more of a cushion.
Free throw is in and out and back in for Daisha. Futch and Freeman back in for White County with 5:16 to play here in the fourth. White County leads by 13. I think we've got a fan that's about to be ejected here. Free throw up and good for Daisha. She made both. Or at least they're going to warn him. 55-41, White County by 14. Here's Harding on the baseline. Has her pass underneath, knocked away. Tie up, possession arrow to Central Carroll. Houston will inbound it to Simmons and almost dribbled it out of bounds. She gets it over to Jackson on the right wing. Cross court over to Houston. Houston back to Jackson. High pass, she catches, bounces down low to Simmons, went up and got fouled by Cronick on the baseline. Will put Jade Simmons at the line to shoot 2. Third foul on Bentley with 4:51 to play here in the fourth. 14-point lead for White County. Simmons to the line, free throw, no good. They're now 9 of 21 from the free throw line. That one is good. First point of the night for Simmons, and it's a 13-point ball game. Daisha into the front court, tries to bullet one down low to Freeman and got knocked out of there by Simmons. Possession arrow, or nothing to do with the possession arrow. It was at the scores table, I should say, as Wilson's back in for Central Carroll. And now Lovell and Crumley back in for White County. Inbound up top, Naomi, open left wing, 3 ball off the left side of the iron, no good. And rebound out to Central Carroll. They got a good girl running down the middle of the floor. They don't see her. Houston through the lane, scoop shot up, won't go. And a rebound to White County. Now Cannon's going to push it. Cannon up the floor, stops in the middle of the lane, jumper off the back iron, that won't go. And a rebound down to Wilson for Central Carroll. Back the other way we go. White County leads by 13 with 4:15 to play. Harding, long 3 is good from the right wing. It's a 10-point ball game. Full timeout called by Central Carroll. Getting too close for comfort here. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on WRWH 93.9.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church, east of Cleveland, is proud to help sponsor White County Warrior basketball.
This is Chris Anderson, pastor at Chattahoochee Baptist Church. We want to give you a special invitation to attend any of our church services. Sunday, 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m., 2 worship services to choose from. Also Sunday school at 10 a.m. and evening worship at 6 p.m. All of our Wednesday night activities begin at 6:45.
Chattahoochee Baptist Church is located 7905 Duncan Bridge Road, Cleveland.
You've got the best seat for White County Warrior sports. Here on local news radio 93.9 FM. Go Warriors!
Back here, 4:15 to play here in the fourth quarter, round 1. White County once had a 20-point lead. It's down to 10 with 4:15 to go. White County will have the basketball. White County a little bit cold here offensively. Some turnovers and some missed shots. White County with only 6 points so far in the quarter to Central Carroll's 13. Pressure here by the Lady Lions. White County gets it across with Crumley. And they'll go over to Ellie Guerin up top as White County should try to slow it down a little bit, I would hope. Bentley now drives, kicks it out to Ellie Guerin. Ellie hands it off to Bentley, and that's what White County's trying to do, is just kill the clock, kill some clock here. And we got a foul out front, going to go on Houston. Got too close to Bentley, and we'll put White County at the line for a double bonus. It's 2 shots. That's the 10th foul on Central Carroll here in the second half. Bentley to the line. Free throw on the way is good. She'll get one more. And it rims out of there, no good. And a rebound to Wilson. 11-point lead for White County. They come flying up the floor. Up top's Harding. She'll drive down the right side, go up off the glass, miss the shot, and a rebound to Bentley Cronick. And she'll get it up ahead to Ellie Guerin. Ellie out front, hands it off to Crumley and up top to Bentley. 3:20 to go. White County works it around the perimeter, looking to try to take some air out of the basketball. Cross-court pass tipped and stolen by Jackson. Into the corner to Houston for a 3, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out of there, and White County got the rebound, and we got a foul coming on Central Carroll, and the rebound's going to go on Wilson, I believe. And if that's, yes, and that's her 5th foul.
That's a big loss there for Central Carroll. She's been a huge cog in the wheel. Getting the majority of their rebounds for them.
Lovell will go to the line to shoot 2 with 3:04 to go. Free throw on the way, no good, off the left side of the iron, right side of the iron, excuse me. White County shot it really well from the line in the first half. Not as good here in the second half as Rachel hits the second one. It's a 12-point game with 3 minutes to go. Here is Jackson, cross-court pass, catching it from Houston. Got to try to get it across, almost 10 seconds. Harding bounces down low, stolen away by Lovell. White County has the basketball, leading by 12 with 2:45 to go now. Daisha back into the game, will dribble it out front and wait on somebody to come out and guard her. White County tries to, again, kill more clock. Bentley Had it poked away from behind as she tried to dribble through traffic. Johnson, left side to Jackson, shot up. She missed everything, and White County got the rebound, and we got a foul on Central Carroll on the rebound attempt. Well, they've been able to create turnovers. They just haven't been able to get the shot to go on the last minute or two. They've gotten 3 turnovers and not been able to get anything out of them.
And they're fouling on the rebound and putting White County on the line. Lady Warriors have to capitalize.
Lovell free throw, back irons, no good. White County just 6 of 14 from the stripe here in the second half after going 7 for 10 in the first half. Second free throw on the way, that one misses. Goodness. And now coming up the floor quickly is Central Carroll. Houston with it. White County lead is 12, and Lovell steals it right away from her. Just took it right away as White County trapped her. 2 minutes to go, Cannon into the front court. Out front, Dacia catches. Backdoor to Crumley as White County tries to, again, keep it away from Central Carroll. We're a minute 50 to go. And we got a hand check coming on Jackson. So Dacia will go to the line for 2. Dacia's had a heck of a second half. Free throw on the way is good.
Bentley Cronick checks back in for Rachel Lovell.
12 points for Dacia here in the second half. Bentley, you said checks back in. She's got 21 on the night. Second free throw for Dacia hits the back iron and no good. Rebound to Central Carroll. They'll come up the floor with a minute 40 to go. Jackson backs back up, will shoot a long 3. Back iron won't go. Rebound comes down. Offensive rebound put back by Hubert won't go, and White County got it back. And with a minute and a half to go, White County leads by 13, and we're look to try to kill more clock. Bentley up top, they're not close enough. Coach Smith telling them to come, and now we've got Johnson coming up, fouling Cronick with a minute 22 to go. Bentley looking to add to her good night, and White County trying to salt this one away. Up and good. What a night for Bentley Cronick. Possibly the last game on this floor for these seniors. There's an opportunity later on if you can keep advancing into the tournament, but you're going to start running into 1 seeds now that are going to be able to host White County, the 2 seed. But Bentley, if this is their last game on this floor, she will remember it if she knocks in the second one. She's got 23 tonight, and White County's lead is 15 with 80 seconds to go. Jackson into the front court quickly for Central Carroll. Harding through the middle of the lane. Jumper is good, and a timeout called by the Lady Lions. As full timeout called by Coach Smith. We'll take another 30-second break. White County leads by 13 with 1:11 to play here on WRWH 93.9.
You don't want to miss any of the excitement of today's game, and you don't want to miss the Smokehouse specials this week from Adams Foods IGA. Each week they fire up the smokehouse and cook Boston butts and baby back ribs. They are a great hometown favorite. Call the store to place your order today. The deli has chicken wings and White County's best fried chicken. They also have made-to-order party trays. Before or after the game, Adams Foods IGA is a winner.
Delivering like only a local radio station can.
It's a community station.
WRWH 93.9 FM and AM 1350.
1:11 to go coming out of the timeout here. White County inbounds it into the backcourt, leading by 13. Looking to try to cap this one off. Crumley in the backcourt. White County's got to get it across here and just barely does. 1 minute to go. White County with the 13-point lead. They're playing keep away here, and Central Carroll not fouling. Dacia, right side, goes over to Futch. Now in the corner to Ellie Guerin. And 50 seconds to go. Ellie drives, kicks it to Crumley. Now back up top to Dacia. White County works it around. Here's Gehring now right side, and we got a foul with White County ran 25 seconds off the clock there. Houston called for the foul. We'll put Ellie Gehring at the line. Ellie, who had a great first half offensively and a just tremendous night defensively, knocks in the free throw. First point of the second half for Ellie. She's got 8 overall. And the lead is 14 as White County salting this one away. That one's good. And here comes Roberts and Dockery in for White County. And these final 40 seconds are going to be a long time coming for the Lady Warriors. 30 plus years, as a matter of fact. As Central works it around, Janae Jackson will shoot a 3, and she knocks it down with 29 seconds to go. It's a 12-point game. White County works it around in the backcourt, gets it across, and a travel actually going to be called on Roberts with 22 seconds to play. 62-50, the score. But this will be the first state tournament win for White County since the early 80s. Here's Houston up top to Harding as Central Carroll works it around. They'll get it down low. Backing down on Roberts was Simmons, and Roberts blocked it out of there, taken away by White County. Cronic in the backcourt with 7 seconds. She'll be fouled with 7.3, and Bentley Cronic will go to the line to try to get to 25 points on the night. And what a night for the senior and for all these seniors for the Lady Warriors, as they are going to head into the second round of the state tournament. Bentley knocks it in. Substitutions here for Coach Davenport, Rachel Harris, Macy Shelnut, Claire Beckman all check in. And Caitlin Gailey will wait for Bentley to knock in this free throw with 7.3. And it rims out, no good. Sorry, Bentley, I jinxed you there. 5 seconds to go. Houston into the front court. She'll launch one up. It's no good. Rachel Harris with the rebound, and the White County Lady Warriors are going to round 2. The Sweet 16, if you will. And the Central Carroll 63-50 here at home tonight, and the Lady Warriors for the first time in 35 years.
There's never a doubt the whole evening. They came out, dominated the entire game, were able to really win the rebounding battle, and it kind of translated onto the defensive side as well there in the second half. Really threw the hammer down. Coach Davenport had a great game plan, and the players executed it to perfection. Warrior faithful on their feet, cheering this team on, and now to advance onto the Sweet 16 is something special.
No doubt about it. White County, after trailing at the end of the first quarter 13-11, they outscored the Lady Lions 52-37 the rest of the way to get the win. And we will head more than likely to Columbus on Wednesday. The Lady Warriors, winners 63-50. We'll be back for the post-game show right after this here on WRWH 93.9.
Looking for a clean, high-quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Well, check with Jimmy Sargent at Stonegate Auto Sales Cleveland. He's ready to help you get the vehicle you want. Jimmy is involved and invested in our community, our schools, and churches. Stop by the lot at 6048 Highway 129 South near Whitehall County line, or go online, StonegateAutosales.com. That's StonegateAutosales.com. Is that slick tires on your vehicle? Get to North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center. Let the tire professionals help you get new tires that will provide better traction and safety for you and your family. North Georgia Tire and Auto Care Center, Highway 129 south of Cleveland.
Barrett Funeral Home is a proud supporter of White County High School basketball. We're White County's only locally owned and operated funeral home. Serving the community since 1976 indicates the commitment our family has made to White County and the families we serve. Please know that you can trust our service in your time of need. Whether you are needing burial or cremation services or want to discuss your future arrangements, please give us a call today, 706-865-3101. Barrett Funeral Home, 118 North Brook Street, Cleveland.
Adams Foods IGA offers you these deli specials: Amish Classic Hot Pepper Cheese, $4.48 per pound; Hormel Cooked Ham, $2.78 per pound; Kretschmar Beef Bologna, $4.98 per pound; Cherry Pie 8-inch, $3.98; in-store decorated 12-inch message cookies, $7.98; and in the meat department, New York strip steak, $5.98 per pound; fresh ground chuck, $2.98 per pound. Adams Foods IGA, east of the square on Keitel Street in Cleveland.
It's a warm greeting, an understanding smile, a familiar handshake, a team of experts you know and trust. It's the United Experience, and it can only be found at United Community Bank. From routine transactions to ambitious business ventures, we treat your goals as if they were our own. Stop by United Community Bank today and see why our award-winning customer service is one of the best in the nation. United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
You're a part of the best in Northeast Georgia when your radio is locked in at 93.9 FM and AM 1350 WRWH.
All right, we're back here at White County High School, a victorious White County High School. It's been a long time since a White County team got to celebrate a state tournament win. But actually, this is the first time on this floor, actually, because it was the new back during the early 80s. We were at the old school there.
Right.
So first time on this floor, Coach. So congratulations, man.
Well, thank you.
Well, what a game, man. Your horse, I'm about horse.
Yeah.
Something about that didn't feel like a 13-point win.
Yeah, I know. It's like we kept doing things. We would get right on the cusp of just getting under control and getting the game where we wanted it, and then we do 2 or 3 boneheaded things, and they capitalize like good teams do.
But so what was before the game? I know they were running late. Your girls had been shooting and warming up for a couple hours. And did you have to try to pull in the reins a little bit to keep them fresh? Because that was a long wait there. I know we ended up starting 30 minutes late.
Yeah, well, luckily we have a lot of people, and we got a lot of contributions from a lot of people. And I always try to play a lot of people because when the seniors graduate, I want more people to come in. And I mean, they were really amped up for the moment. And this core group, this is their 3rd straight playoff trip and their 2nd one at home. So they wanted to leave a mark, and I believe they left a mark that people won't forget anytime soon, I hope.
Yeah, well, big nights from start with the senior Bentley Chronic, who is poured in 16 in the first half to kind of set the tone, and then they obviously keyed in on her a little bit, and then Daisha takes over in the second half. She finishes with 14 after only having 2 at halftime. You got some big points, obviously, from Ellie Guerin as well, but and then Maddie Futch, who had a quiet 10 points, I thought, tonight. She was able to get some shots early in the game, but White County gets the win here. So the pace of play in this game, it seemed like it was on the verge of maybe being a little bit out of control for both teams early. I think maybe some nerves. But what did you see? I know they let them play early, and then I think everybody started getting a little handsy with the fast pace. Fouls started to add up for both teams. So what were you feeling at that time?
What looks out of control to everybody else is really under control for us. That's the way that's the way we like to do it.
More so on their end, I think, than our end.
But I mean, they let us play early, and then they got kind of tight and started calling ticky-tack things, and we had to adjust to that. And then, like I said, this group has been in a lot of battles, and they did a good job because my seniors picked up 2 and 3 fouls, and I think they ended up the game with the same 2 and 3 fouls. So
yeah, that was great.
They did a good job with that. I mean, it's just having to adjust, just whatever they want to call and whatever they allow. That's what we do, and we didn't do a good job rotating again, and we gave up some open looks, and we had our hands down when we should have had them up, and it's just things we can clean up. But we're one of the 16 teams playing.
That's right. That's right. I said at the end of the game, I said, and White County advances to round 2, I said, or Sweet 16, if you will.
Yes.
And so we'll call it that. That sounds better. So now we go back and look. We were trying to find a score. We obviously think Carver probably cruised in their first round game against Thompson on that end. But my question to you is, can we get Craig and all them to book us in the Hilton there in Columbus next week? But your thoughts on possibly going to the second round, playing the defending Quad A state champions, number 1 team there in Carver, Columbus?
Well, I mean, it's nothing new for me. I've been there many times back when I was at East Hall, and it's just you never know what's going to happen in the tournament. You have people who are favorites, you have people who are supposed to do this and supposed to do that, but you got to go play 32 minutes. And we're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be timid. We're going to go after them and make them have to beat us if that's what they're going to do. If not, then we'll go beat them. So somebody's going to win.
Absolutely, and season not over, Coach, but if this was the last game on this floor for these seniors, as I said, probably that I'd have to. I can't verify that, but that I'm pretty sure that is the first time, because I think when the boys made it in the early 2000s, we were still playing state tournament games at local hubs.
Yeah,
you weren't the home teams didn't get to host per se, so I think that's correct. But what does that say about the senior group, this whole team, the way this season's gone? It's kind of been. You can kind of see this in the making the last 3 years. I know you've been disappointed after the first round the last 2 years because felt like we had, played so well and just come up short, and tonight being able to get over the hump.
I mean, this group, you just can't really say enough about them. I remember when I first got the job and I met with all of them in the library, and their eyes were just wide open and they were just excited. And, they hadn't lost a game in middle school play, and I think they were undefeated for the last 75 years of play when they were 6 years old. And they just wanted it. And that's what I wanted. I wanted players that just wanted to play and just wanted to make their county proud and their parents proud and just represent themselves in a way that you want a young person to do. And that's what they're doing. And every year, we get a little bit better. Record-wise, every year we get a little bit better. Skill-wise, every year we get a little bit better. And I think we're having a culture change here, and it's just happening right before everybody's eyes. And these seniors are at the forefront because they've been here for every single game. And to close it out like this, the last home game, the way they all played, they all stepped up at some moment, either with rebounds from Rachel or scoring from Bentley and Ellie in key moments, and Naomi and Ellie playing great defense, and even Bentley getting down in there and getting some rebounds today too that she normally doesn't get. I mean, they wanted it bad, and they went out and performed well enough to take it. So we move on.
So Columbus probably next week. We'll go ahead and look down the line to Fort Valley and then Macon. So that's what we're looking forward to, Coach. And this has been a fun ride. We'll be right there with you next week, and looking forward to it. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks so much.
So that's Coach Davenport. A victorious Coach Davenport as the Lady Warriors win here in round 1 of the state tournament. They defeat Central Carroll 63-50, and we'll move on to the Sweet 16. We'll take a timeout, come back to wrap it up here from White County High School here on WRWH 93.9.
At Jackie Jones Ford, you can trust the service experts to keep your vehicle performing at its very best. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is the place you'll find factory-trained technicians who provide basic maintenance work, including oil and filter change, replacement of wiper blades, belts, and fluids. For major service work, contact Jackie Jones Service Department. Call 706-348-4100 or go online at jackyjones.com. Jackie Jones Ford, Highway 129 South, Cleveland.
At Cleveland Family Dental Center, we support the Warriors and cheer them on for a big win. Hi, this is Lori from Cleveland Family Dental Center, reminding you that we want to make your visit to the dentist to be a pleasant experience. Our office provides general dentistry and promotes good oral hygiene while specializing in child care, oral surgery, and the latest in teeth whitening procedures. We are located at 3777 Highway 129 South. Call us at 706-219-0033. We are a proud sponsor of Warrior Sports. Go Warriors!
Habersham EMC wants to help you save energy and money this winter. Did you know that a few simple and inexpensive changes can really reduce your energy usage? Don't block your HVAC vents with furniture or other items. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees. Caulk or weather strip around doors, windows, and plumbing to reduce stress. For more energy-saving tips, visit our website, habershamemc.com, or stop by our offices in Clarksville or Cleveland.
You've got the best seat for White County Warrior sports. Here on Local News Radio 93.9 FM. Go Warriors!
Back here to wrap it up from White County High School as the Lady Warriors of White County will move on to the Sweet 16 here in the state tournament. Final stats here on the game. First for Central Carroll, they were led by actually, it were Hannah Harding and Nye Houston each had 13, and then it was Janae Jackson with 9, and Ariel Johnson with 6, and then a handful with 3 and 1 for Central Carroll. For White County, they were led by the senior Bentley Chronic, who finished with 24 points. Daisha Cannon had 14, Maddie Futch had 10, Ellie Guerin had 9, Rachel Lovell had 3, and Naomi Crumley had 1. White County, it's their 21st win on the season, and they will move on more than likely to play the defending state champions and current number 1 team in the state. So a good tall task. Might as well go ahead and beat them now, as we will probably be Wednesday. Stay tuned to WRWH on the online, Facebook, Twitter, and on 93.9 FM and AM 1350, and we'll get you the game time for more than likely next Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll have that for you, and we'll go on the road. Going to be a long trip, but we're looking forward to it. Your White County Lady Warriors win it tonight, 63-50 here in round 1, and that'll do it for the WRWH crew. Garrett Rowland, who's already had to head out. Thank Trent back in the studio. This is Drew Harris saying goodnight. It's been fun here, first round here at White County. Again, your Lady Warriors heading to the Sweet 16. Thank you for tuning in to your White County Lady Warrior and Georgia Bulldog Station, WRWH 93.9.
Thanks for joining us for Warrior Basketball on 93.9 FM and AM 1350. Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chattahoochee Baptist Church, a great place for your family to worship. Adams Foods IGA, hometown proud of our White County Warriors. Barrett Funeral Home, behind the White County Warriors all the way. By United Community Bank. Play hard, win strong with United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built. Cleveland Family Dental, your smile is important to us at Cleveland Family Dental. By Jackie Jones Ford, where we make it easy to drive a new Ford vehicle. Hancock Mortgage Partners, helping people make the decision.